Okay. We shall begin with the query for the library database, third, second query, okay, and fourth query. So the query name is second query. Create a view of all books and its total number of copies that are currently available in the library. View we will keep aside. What is view, that I will tell you later on. Just we have to create this what query itself. We have to create the queries, and what they are saying that how many books are there with us? We have 5 books are there. Okay. How many branches are there? We are having 5 branches. Okay. So we have 5 books, that is the DBMS, Java, Python, then data structure, and this what cyber security was there. B1012, B105. And how many branches we have? We have 5 branches. That is BR101, BR102, BR103, BR104, and BR105. Now, what they are saying, take an example of this what DBMS book. DBMS book name it number it is what B101. That B101 DBMS book, in the first branch, how many copies available? In the second branch, how many copies available of DBMS? So the first branch DBMS copies, assume that it is a 10, and second branch DBMS copy it is a 20. So 10 plus 20, what is the total? It will become a 30. Then to make that total, we have learned aggregate function, which is called as a sum. Hope I have taught you what is a sum. You have to take the aggregate function sum followed by the bracket what you are going to make total here. Now the question arises that what total we have to make. We are going to make the total of what? Total number of copies. Number of copies from branch 1 of DBMS textbook. Number of copies from the branch 2 of DBMS textbook. Assume that branch 1 has 10 copies, branch 2 has 20 copies. Okay. So 10 plus 20, it will become this what total here. So I will proceed with the query first. We'll share the screen. Okay. To begin this, here, which book we are going to find out, that is the question here. So I will ask the question where the book is present, which table book ID is present in the book table, and book copies is there here. So we are going to take 2 tables here. Why the reason to take 2 tables? It is what we are going to find the book, and another thing we are going to find the total number of copies. So that total number of copies is present in book copies table, and book is present in what? Book table here. So now the question specifies that in the book table, the field name or the column name or book ID is there, then book name is there, publisher name, and the publisher year. So that's the book table. And in that book table, what is the BID? It is going to be the book ID as a primary key. And another table, it is what? Book copies. The reason we are taking the book copies is that we are going to find the total number of copies of each book from each branch here. So another book table, table is what? Book copies here. Coming to the point of the book copies table, we are having there book ID is there, which is going to become a foreign key. Reference is the book table. Branch ID, in which branch DBMS is there, in which branch data structure is there. Such a way here. Okay. Then after that, number of copies is there, 10, 20, 30. So before this, I will display the table. 2 tables I'll display. Okay. Select star from book. If I display this, we will get the books here. What are the books are there? Which all books are there? So for your reference 6, we are having the book ID, which is a B101. DBMS book is there. B102, Java book is available. B103, Python book, and B104, that is a data structure, and B105 is a cyber security. So these books, DBMS is available in first branch, how many copies? In the second branch, how many copies? In the third branch, how many copies? Matters here. Another book, let us see, table select star from book copies here, okay? Yeah. We have received the book copies values also. So here B101, B101, which is a database management system, is available in the branch 1 as well as in the branch 2. In the branch 1, it is available 10 copies, and in the branch 2, it is available what? 20 copies. Now, for your reference sake, 10 plus 20, it will become 30. So such a way, B102, which is a Java, it is available in branch 3, branch 4. So copies for the branch 3, it is 30. Copies for the branch 4, it is 30. So 30 plus 30, it is what? 60 for Java. So Java is having 60 copies. Okay. And after that, coming to the third book it is was Python. So it is available in the branch 5 and branch second year. So for the branch 5, the Python copies is having 20 copies are there. For branch second, 30 copies are there. So for the Python, 20 plus 30, it will become 50. So Python is 50, Java is 60, and DBMS is 30. Okay. Next book, it is what data structure, which is a B104. So it is available for the branch 4, 104, and for the branch 101. Coming to the point of finding the number of copies of data structure, for the branch 4, it is 40. Data structure for the branch first, it is 30. So total copies for the data structure for both the branches, total it is what? 40 plus 30, it is 70. Okay? And then last book, it is what? Cyber security. For B105, it is available in 5th branch, and it is available in 3rd branch. So let us find the copies here. For the 5th branch, they have 60 copies, and for the 3rd branch, 20 copies. So cyber security total copies will become 80. Getting? I hope you are getting my point, what I want to say. So 2 tables we have to take. Now coming to the finding the matching columns. In the book copies table and in the book table, what is a common thing? Of course, it is a BID. So let us see. And we are going to use the kind of aggregate function which is called the sum. The sum aggregate function will work out to calculate the total amount or total here. Okay. So we'll proceed for the query. And we are not finding only total copies. We want to find the book ID. If I say only book ID and total copies, I will not understand. Now we can understand that, yeah, B101 is the database management system. If unknown person comes, how he or she will understand that B101 is of which book? So what is my suggestion? They have said only copies, but we have to specify the book ID, book title, and total number of copies. If I specify only book ID and total, how we will understand? We know that B101 itne sare copies hai, but we need some name also. So to find that name, what we have to write it is what? We have to say select v.bid. The reason why we are taking the v.bid, it is what? Book ID is a primary key in which table? It is in the book table. Yes, we know that in the book copies table also we have the BID, but that we are not going to take while selection or while displaying the result. We are going to take the book ID from the master table which is available in the book table. Yes, so and we are going to create the variable or object for the book as a B. It specifies that from the book table, BID is fetching the value here. Okay, first column or first display is what? BID. Then let us say title. As I have told you that we need the title. No, if I say B101, I know it is 101. It is a DBMS. For unknown person, it will be very difficult to identify. So title is that. For the title, no need of specifying B dot title. No, title is what only present in the book table. So sufficient. Okay. And after that, while we take the aggregate function, what we write always in the selection part only, we write the aggregate function. Select sum, select max, select minimum, select count, select average. This we have learned here. So here only we are supposed to take the this what aggregate function. Why we are taking the aggregate function? We are finding the total number of copies here. So to find the total number of copies, we always use the aggregate function called as a sum. So first of all, I'll write sum, okay, and then For which column? In bracket, always we specify the column. Yeah. So last lab or last discussion we had done with the sum salary. We had taken the table of employee and we were always finding the salary here, that total or average or maximum, minimum. Okay, so here what we are going to take? NOC. Why NOCs? We are finding the total copies here. Okay, NOC. We are not supposed to tell that I want the NOC from book copies. No, the compiler or the query compiler will understand that NOC is present in the respective table. When we mention from table here. So no need of writing bc.noc. No, no. NOC is available in only book copies. It is not available in book table. Here. So just you have to write this word NOC and I will give the alias. The name alias I had told you that to give the alternative here. If I write only some NOC while displaying the result also it will show some NOC. But we don't want that. It should be a perfect or a format way here. So in bracket we should provide the aliases. So I will say total copies here. Okay. Means it will display the column for the total copies here. DBMS is of 30 and Java it is of 60. Then it is what was that Python? It is a 70. And after that data structure 80 and cyber also 70 was there. Okay. So this statement specifies that select. We are going to display the book ID. What is the book ID that here? And why we have mentioned the v.v ID? The reason it is what we are going to take the book ID from the table book. And the variable we are going to create for the book as a V or object here. And the title is also present in the book table. So no need of giving the object. No, it is single. So compiler will understand. And we are going to use this what? Aggregate function. Why the reason to use the aggregate function? As the query specifies that total number of copies here. So when the word total calculation comes, we have to use this word aggregate function followed by the parenthesis and give the column name. And inside this here, we are going to give the column name as a NOC, as NOC is a number of copies available in book copies table here, as in the branch one data structure is having so and so books here. So that here. And we are going to followed by this what alias, like displaying it should come as a total copies. By default, it will come some NOC, but not required. We don't understand what some NOC it is there. So to make understand, to make it easy, we have to use this for total copies here. Okay. And after that, next, which all tables that also matters. So we are going to use for this two tables. One, it is book table as we are fetching the book ID and title. So I will say from book B. Okay, we are going to use why because here we have written B here. You are not supposed to say here B, here B1. No, you have to remember that what you have given while selection statement, same it should be followed down also. So big book B, comma, book copies. My table name is book underscore copies here. What will be your table name that you have to take? And for that variable or object, I will create as BC. If I say B, already B will be created for that. Okay, so two tables are there. Now third condition or third statement specifies that where condition applies here. We use the condition for matching purpose column here. You have understood that what matching columns we have to pick. Now here previously we have two tables, book table and book copies. From these two tables, what are the matching this what columns here? What are the matching column? It is a book ID. I think book ID is present in book table and book copies is present in book table here. Book ID is present in book copies also. So we have to write B dot ID, sorry, E dot BID equal to BC, yes, no, BC, because we are taking from the book copies table BID. So BC dot BID or, okay. Now we are doing the total, right? So DBMS is available in first branch of 10 copies. DBMS is available in second branch for 20 copies. DBMS B101, DBMS B101 are the same. Are the same. I will repeat. B101 DBMS. B101 DBMS are the same. Yeah. So to make that together, we use what kind of a function? Group by. I'm not going to call DBMS, DBMS. What I say, DBMS, I will make it one group here, and total it is getting calculated automatically. So after that, you have to say, you should not use now and will be used when you are again matching columns. Now our matching columns only for two table, it is done. If you have another table and if you are still going to match for another columns here, that time you have to say and. You have seen the previous query, three times matching was there for book ID for book table and author table, book ID for the book table and book copies table, and the branch ID for the library branch table and book lending table was there. Yes, so that time we had taken three matching columns, so we were used to use what and now you are not supposed to use the and. Now what we have to use it is what group by. The function I have taught you what is you mean by group by. It is what is a group by? B101 DBMS 10 copies, B101 DBMS 20 copies here. This B101 DBMS is the same here. So what I do, B101 DBMS, only one I will take and total copies I will make it total here. 10 plus 20, that is 30, and B101 DBMS, that is a single only. So group by, what I have to take it is what? B dot BID. B101, B101 together. B102, B102 together here. Getting understanding? Only one time it will write here. So, and what group by what you have taken here, it should be always matched here. What happens? Sometimes the error will occur. You have written here B.BID, and if you write here group by title, it will not take here. You are supposed to take B.BID only here. Okay. Because in the book copies table, B101, BR101, then after that copies here. We are not writing DBMS, right? We are only specifying in the book copies table only book ID. There we are not mentioning book title, right? Only in book copies table we are having book ID, branch ID, and total number of copies. Only three things are there, right? So for that purpose, you should take only group by BID. B101, B101 together. B102, B102 together here. Getting? So B dot BID, comma, title. Okay, so these two things we have written, what we are going to make the groupism, and this is not required. Ojo total and 10 plus 20 will calculate 10 90. So I will execute now. Why this error is coming from the last class? Okay, so the error was where we had forgotten to specify. We'll resume back. So select B.BID from the book table and the title from the book table, and the aggregate function we are using sum to say number of copies total. After that total copies, we are using alias. Okay. If I don't use the alias, it will say some NOC by default. But who is going to understand that? For identification and analyzing what actually it is, that you have to take the total copies from which all table book B, book copies BC here. Okay, and then we are going to use the this what condition where matching column B.BID equal to PC dot BID as book ID is present in the book table as well as the book ID is table in book copies table here. Group by B.BID title. It should not go why we are taking the group by. It should not come B101, B101 here. If you have 10 times B101, same only the space will be taken more here. So to reduce that space, only one time you have to take the B101 here. Okay. So the output for this query will occur like this. So BID title total copies C. We have taken in double quote as a alias total copies here, so that will come. So B101 for us DBMS it is a total copies it is 30. In the first branch we had 10 copies and in the second branch we had 20 copies here. So 10 plus 20 it will become 30 here. Coming to the cyber security B105 cyber and it will take as a 80. 40 plus 40 copies it will come here. Okay. And B102 which is a Java 60 copies. I don't know how values we have taken total. And data structure 70 copies, maybe 30 plus 40 was there. And for Python, it is a 50. Getting? Write down this query. Query number. So the next query, we will work out for the delete the book in book table last. Okay. So that book should get vanished here. So before that, we will start. Fourth query, get the particulars of a borrower's, means you will issue. Maitri will issue, Sai Prakash will issue here. Okay. Who have borrowed more than 3 books here. Now assume that Povitra have borrowed more than 3 books, 4 books. She has taken data structure, she has taken cyber security, database management system, Python. 4 books she has taken. Okay, so borrowed more than 3 books, but from January 2017 to June 2017. If you borrow any of the books for 5, more than 3, but those books should be between the period. I am specifying, stressing the word which is called as the between. Between the period 1st January 2017 to 30th June 2017. Assume that you have taken 5 books. You have borrowed the 5 books. From that 5 books, you have borrowed 2 books on 10th of January 2017 and another book on 10th of May 2017. Third book on 30th August 2017. Fourth book on 12th September 2017 and fifth book on 10th of October 2017. So these will come out what result? No. Why? Yes, you have borrowed 5 books. It is correct. But those books, from that 5 books, only 2 books are between this what January 2017 to June 2017. One book she has borrowed on 10th of January. Another book she has borrowed on 10th of May. This between Jan and June. Only 2 books are there. Another 3 books she has borrowed. It is more than 3 also. But that answer is not fitting here. Are you people getting? So what they are saying that you have to find out the details of the students who have borrowed the books, but more than three, and those more than 3 books should be between January 2017 to June 2017. If you borrowed 10 books, okay, from that 10 books, at least more than 3 books should be between Jan and June. Okay, others it is okay. If you have not borrowed, fine. The result will come as a no row selected. That means that error is not there here. That means that the students have borrowed more than 3 books, but the only one for one date, like a 10 Jan or 20 February, this will come in. That is not fitting. That also matters. For that purpose, I have told you purposely by your card number for first time record itself, C101 only, 4 books you issue that between the period January 1st to June 2017. Purposely. Aadhaar card numbers, anyhow you go on putting. At least 2 students or 2 card numbers should be there, more than 3 or equal to 3 here. I think so. Let us work out for this query. For this query, we are not supposed to use any matching queries here, any matching columns here. So that book copies where it is there, borrower issue date, due date, in which table it is there. It is in a book lending table, right? So that first of all, only one table is required to work for this query, sufficient. Now till now what we have done, 3 tables we have taken, 2 tables we have taken, and while taking the 2 tables or 3 tables, we are matching the columns. So in this query, not required to match any of the columns as we are using only single table here. Okay? So first of all, I'll display the table here. So let's start from book lending. Why we are using the book lending? Because in that book lending table, there is a card number who is going to borrow. There is a which book he or she has borrowed with the help of book IDs, and on which date he or she has borrowed here. Okay. So see here. Yes, I have entered here. N number of values are there, and for your best easiest way, So card number. We are going to find out the borrower number with the help of card number here. Okay? We are going to find out the borrower details here with the help of card number here. So with me, how many cards are there? I'm having 5 cards are there. C1012, C105. Names anyhow I have taken. Maybe Maitri, Disha, these all things I have taken. So see, for easiest to tell you, C101, who is a person, Maitri. She has borrowed book ID, which is a B101. We know very well it is a DBMS book. From which branch she has borrowed? BR101, first branch. The next thing, on which date she has borrowed? It is on 10th of January 2017. Okay. This will include. Okay. After that, one more book which is being borrowed by C101, who is a Maitri. Which book she has borrowed? Second book, which is a Java. On which date she has borrowed? It is on 15th April 2017. So this also will include it. 2 books over. One more, C101. Okay. Which book? Still Maitri only. Which book she has borrowed? It is B103, which is a Python. And from which branch? BR102. Branch doesn't matter. You can take anyhow. If you want, you can take same also. What matters, it is what purposely take the card numbers repeatedly here. Okay. On what date Python book has been borrowed by the Maitri? On 15th of June. Yes, this also will include. It is still inside 30th June. So now how many books are there with us? We have 3 books. That is the 10th January, 15th April, 15th June. This is also there here. Okay. Again, one more Maitri, C101 has borrowed one more book. That is a B104, which is a data structure from the branch 2. And when did she borrow? It has been borrowed on 25th of August. It will include? No, as it is after 30th June. But this record will be there. Our query what specifies that those who have borrowed more than 3 books or equal to 3 books, but it should be between January 1st to June 30th. Okay. Then C102, next person. At least one person's record you put. Okay. C102 has borrowed a C. Here books are there. B105, B103, B102. Okay. And it is between 15th January. Yeah, it will include. 20th May, it will include. 20th July, no. So this answer will not come. Which is being borrowed by C102, no, it will not come. Our result will be first C101. Okay. Come to the next point. C103. 3 times there is C103, C103. C103 for the first time, he or she has borrowed 16 Jan, include 25th February, include 28 May, include here. That also will include. So C101, C103. Next, C104. C104, 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 C104. 4 books he or she has borrowed, but still we have to check 10th of Jan, yeah, include 30th Jan, include 10th May, include 10th June. This also will include. Of course, it will become more than 3, not equal to. Okay. Come for this. This also will include C. I have taken purposely. You can take only for 2 records, like 2 card numbers. Okay. C105, 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 C105. 4 books it has been borrowed here. First Jan include, second Jan include, 8th Jan, 10th June. These also will include here. So apart from the C102, everyone has issued the books more than 3 or equal to 3 between Jan to June. Now let us start writing the query here. Okay. So to count, what do you mean by count here? The count it is what? How many books Pavitra has taken? Pavitra has taken here. Count. I said count here. So she has taken count 3 books here. How many books she has taken? Count your books, I will say. So what is stressing here? Count. Okay. Count should be more than 3 or equal to 3. Count should be more than 3 or equal to here. How we are going to count? We are going to count with the help of, see, with the help of this card number here. So card C105, 1 count. Card number C105, 2 count. Card number 105, 3 count. Card number 105, 4 counts here. Okay, similarly, for C104, count 1. C104, count 2. C104, count 3. C104, count 4. Okay, count is getting increased more than 3. But still one more condition is there, that should be between January 2017 to June 2017 here. Getting count should be applied for the card number, and between should be applied for the dates here. That is the issue date. Okay. Okay. I will proceed the query. We'll work out very slowly, not in a hurry mode. Only one table we are going to use. No two tables, no matching, nothing. Select what I have written, card number. Okay. Select card number. Why we are going to take the card number? We are finding the counts. C101, how many times? C102, how many times? C103, how many times? For that purpose, we are selecting only card number here. Okay. From one table, that is book lending, because we are working from the book lending table. No need of writing or creating the object. No. One table is there. For that purpose, we have not created. Where condition starts here. Two conditions are there. One condition is counting the books, BID or C card number, and another condition it is what? Date should be between, issue date should be between 1st January 2017 and 30th June 2017. What I have stressed here, between. What is the keyword between? Those you have got the marks between 80 to 95. I say between 80 to 95. So you will find out it should be starting range 80 to 95. Between that should be there here. Okay. Then, so we have to write issue date. Why issue date? Because we are finding between that issue dates, whether it is 1st January to June 30, 2017 here. Issue date between is the keyword to use, between, like range here from 10th January to 20th January. Now we have said that for you submission of the assignment, it should be between 1st August to 10th of August. In this between period, you have to submit here, right? Your examination will conduct between 13th September to 30th September. In this between period, your examination will be there. But I'm telling you the example. Okay, between. So you are supposed to write the between keyword. Okay. So that between should be worked as a, now we are using the date. So when you are using the date, you have to use this word single quote. I will say 1st Jan 2017 and why, and you have to tell no from which period to which period here. You should not say to, should be and. To means what happens? Daily you have to give the assignments. No, between any period you can give here. And single quote again, 30th June. In my system, it will take JUN. In our system, what it will take, we have to check that also. Okay. So this is done. 30th June and over. Still one more it is there here. Group by. What is a group by here? See, I'll just go up for the table. See, here C105, 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 C105. If you make a group of C105 and write it one, your space will be saved here. For that purpose, you have to use this what? Group by card number. जितने सारे repeat हो रहे हैं, same value, make it 1. Getting C101 is repeating 4 times, make it 1. C105 is repeating 5 times, make it 1. For that purpose, you have to use group by. Wait, I will display. See, group by card. Why we are taking the card number? Because C105, 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 C105. Same number it is there, same card number is there, and write it only one time here. Group by card number here. One more. Having. What is the keyword called as a having? Having. Those who are having assignments of first internal and second internal, they are eligible to attend the lab exam. Those who are having Aadhaar card, they are eligible to take a vaccine. We are stressing the keyword called as a having. So here we are using the count as a having. Count aggregate function, count, it is there. In the parenthesis, you have to write card number. Why card number? Because we are finding the number of students by card number, how many times it has been repeated here. Card number greater than or equal to 3, that we have seen. C105, 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 C105. Yes, this is greater than or equal to 3. It has satisfied the condition. But still, issue date should be between 1st January 2017 and 30th June 2017. If it is there in this period, if the condition satisfies more than or equal to and the date also satisfies, your output will come here. Now I'll execute C. C10 through 3, it is what more than 3 it was there. It is between 2017 Jan and June it is there. C101, yes, Maitri, you had taken the books. C104, that person also had taken, and C105, that person had also taken. C102, come up. There it is, as see from this side, C102, first book has been issued on 15th January. Include. C102, second book has been issued on 20th May. Include. 2, it is done. C102, third, it has come satisfied equal to 3 ho gaya. But date it is what? 20 July 2017. It will not include. Getting any doubts here? Why we are using group by? Why we are using having count? Count will satisfy only, but it should be between the dates also. Okay, so write down this query. So for this query, to get the particulars of the details of the borrower who has issued more than 3 books and between January 2017 June 2017, the output will be provided this card number C103, C101, C104, 105, apart from the card number 2, as it has been borrowed 3 books, but the condition is not satisfying. So let us move to the third query, next query. Last query. Delete a book in the book table. Okay. Delete a book in the book table. The statement for the delete, we use what? Delete from table name where condition. I will repeat the statement. Delete from table name where condition. Okay. And next one. Now I can delete very easily. Delete from book where book ID is equal to B101. I will delete and I'll enter. We will get error. The reason it is what? Book ID in the book table, it is a primary key and it is getting referred in the author table, it is getting referred in the book copies table. So in the two tables, it is getting referred. So immediately it will warn us that it is a primary key and it is referring for other table also here. Okay. So for that purpose, what we said, delete the book in the book table. Update the contents. Now see, update the contents of other tables to reflect this data manipulation. If I delete the database management system book, which is a B101, I delete it. Then I have to go and check in the author table also, whether it has deleted in that table or no. I have to go and check in the book copies table also here, whether it has got deleted or no here. Okay, so let us work out. Share. Before proceeding this, you should make sure while creation of the table you have created a table, book table, and in that book ID you have taken where you have mentioned it as a primary key. Now this book ID is going to be referred for the author table as well as the book copies table. So when you create the book copies table, that time you will use the foreign key. Book ID, varchar, provided by the size here, references you will say, right? You are referring to the table book, what column name it is, book ID. On delete cascade you are supposed to write. If you don't write on delete cascade, and if you delete the book from the book table, contents will not update in other tables here. In the book copies not, and nor in the author table also here. For that purpose, you should use this word on delete cascade. It should get deleted wherever all it is there. For this, we have to use this word. We have to find out where all book it is there here. So select star from book. This is the first table. Ha. So this is the first table. We have B101 DBMS, we have B102 Java, we have B103 as a Python, B104 as a data structure, B105 as a cyber security here. Okay. Then coming to the point, author, select star from author. So B101, it is a database management system. See, it is available here. Now, B102 is available, B103 is available, B104, B105. If I delete from the book table B101, it should not be visible here also. Okay. And one more table, what is there? That is select star from book copies. Okay. So see, select star from book copies here. So here also available. B101, B102, B103, B104, B105. If I delete database management system having that ID as a B101, it should get deleted from the book copies table also here. Okay, getting? And one more last table, it is what? Book lending table also there, no? Some person has to issue for that also matters. So select star from book underscore lending. See, here also it is available. B104, B. Yeah. If I delete B101, it should be deleted for where all B101 is available here. Getting? So, how to do that here? I hope you have got the idea. If I delete the book from the book table, where all it is getting referred, it is getting referred for author table, it is getting referred for book copies table, and it is getting referred for the book lending table. So from this table also, it should get deleted. So I will delete from visible, no? Delete from book table only. Master table is what? Book table it is there here. Where I will use the two ways here. Let us delete two books. Okay. First way, I will say where BID equal to single quote B101. I will use this one. One row has deleted. Yes, it has deleted from the book table. But what is our answer? We have to go and check there also. Other tables. So first, let us go step by step. Select star from book. Check whether it is there or what. No, it is not there. 102, 103, 104, 105. Okay. We should refer for others also. So let us see in the author table step by step. I have written already. Check whether it is there or what. No, it is not there. DBMS is not there. I mean, B101 is not there. Next table. Book author. Author one. Book copies. Check. B101 is available? No. Did I delete it? I said that delete from book copies where BID equal to 10. No. I said only what? Delete from book where BID equal to BID equal to B101. Only from one table I have deleted, and it is getting referred for all other tables. Why it is getting referred for all other tables? Because while creation of the table in the book copies, in the book lending, in the author table, we are referring the BID followed by on delete cascade. If you don't write on delete cascade, and if you delete from the book table, it will not get deleted here. It will say immediately warn us that it is getting referred for other tables also. This is what the reason you should use on delete cascade. One more table is left out here, book lending table. Okay. Check step by step. See, first column itself. Is there B101? Not there here. Okay. So this is over. Now I will say rollback. I want all the records still. Roll back. Roll back complete. I'll select. Came back. Right? Now one more I will delete. Delete. My choice. I will not write the keyword in statement. While execution, the way you will say insert into / values, you will want to write. Delete from book where BID equal to single quote ampersand ID. Will ask me. Now I'll delete B105. Cyber security is not there for you people still, so I'll just delete it. One row deleted here. Note down this, then I will display others also. Only this much you note down. Okay, so the delete from the book where BID equal to ampersand BID, we have deleted the B105, which is a cyber security, and the output said that one row has been deleted from the master table. Let us check whether it is getting updated for other tables or no. Author, check. B105 is not visible. Next table, book copies. Yeah, the last row itself, B105 is not available, which means we got deleted. I'm not saying this delete from book copies, no. I have just said only delete from book. Book lending table. Nobody has written the B105. Why it is getting deleted automatically? The reason is what on delete cascade has been used. So this was the all queries for the database library. So practice on the queries. And if any doubts, you can ask us. Thank you. Stay safe.